Police are investigating a shooting. We continue our breaking news coverage and bring you a live report.
Also new at Six Flags and Flowers. For those who served, we take you to a tradition in Shasta County that is spreading across the globe.
And we have new developments in the effort to bring back Paradise Elementary School. We show you the progress in a live report.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Breaking news.
We continue our breaking news coverage as police investigate a report of shots fired that left a man wounded in Chico.
Now, this happened in the area of Nord Avenue and West Sacramento Avenue just before 3 this afternoon. At Action News Now, reporter Bea Barbosa has been there for hours and joins us live. And Bea, what's the latest? What can you tell us of what you've learned?
Yes, Alan, a spokesperson with the Chico Police Department told me that the shooting occurred in the 700 block of Nord Avenue. Officers found a man with a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. They say it appeared to be self-inflicted. I reached out to local business owners and residents in the area. One local barber did tell me he saw 2 police cars quickly drive by his shop earlier today. But other than that, everyone that I've spoken with said they have not seen or heard anything about this incident. Reporting live in Chico, Bea Barbosa, Action News Now.
This is a developing story. We'll continue to bring you updates when we have more, as well as put them on our website as well, actionnewsnow.com. Paradise Elementary School is getting rebuilt after it was burned down in the Camp Fire. We told you about the groundbreaking ceremony for this rebuild back in June.
And Action News Now reporter Sade Pullen joins us live from the school on Pearson Road. Sade, some buildings have already started going up.
Yes, Haley, that's right. They are currently building about 16 classrooms right behind me, and the work has been really going on since the groundbreaking since June. Now, crews have been out here since 3:30 a.m., and some of them are still out here doing some night work. It's a little bit hard to see, but I'll show you some of the video I took earlier. John Giraldi, the project manager with Auto Construction, which is doing the work, says his crews have been working on concrete flooring, putting up padding and walls. Just this morning, crews laid their last bit of padding or foundation for the large multi-purpose room, which consists of the cafeteria, stage, kitchen, and more. Giraldi said that the room will be ready by March. Also, crews have been working on rebuilding the classroom wings.
We started in July, and you can see you got the 2 classroom wings, and we're putting the roof on the second one here next week. And inside the building, we got the mechanical, electrical, and plumber going at it. Same thing, once the roof goes on, it'll be a metal roof system. The siding is fire-resistant material. You also got we got stone material also for siding as well. And then the whole building is this fire suppression system as well.
Giraldi tells me that crews are also in the process of building the TK and kindergarten classrooms and buildings. The building will be made out of steel and wood frames with 4 classrooms and a playground in the back. He says that they will start installing the frames in the next few days. He says crews will also work on building the parking lot and the landscaping. Now, Giraldi says depending on the rain, they said next week they plan on continuing to build that multi-purpose room with the expectation of the walls going up in December. And they also plan on continuing the roofing of the 2 classroom wings. Live in Paradise, Sade Pullen, Action News Now.
All right, thanks, Sade. Students are expected to return to campus as early as August of 2026.
New developments, PG&E will no longer be diverting water through the Miocene Canal. Currently, PG&E diverts water from the West Branch Feather River at the Miocene Head Dam and runs it through about 500 yards of the canal for measurement before directing it back to the West Branch Feather River. The Butte County Board of Supervisors approved an amendment to a 2014 water supply agreement between the county and the District Attorney's Office and PG&E. That water then flows into Lake Oroville and then into the DWR facilities for state water project use. Measurement will now be verified through a gauge located on the West Branch of the Feather River near the Miocene Head Dam.
On this day before Veterans Day, hundreds gathered at the Northern California Veterans Cemetery in Igo to pay tribute to those who served. New at 6, it is all part of a tradition started by Preston Sharp, who turned a personal mission into a national movement. A decade ago, Sharp was just a child visiting his grandfather's grave, a Navy veteran, when he noticed many other headstones were bare. That moment inspired him to start honoring every veteran he could. Since then, he's helped place more than 1 million flags in all 50 states and even 3 other countries.
There's so many young adults here that are going to carry the message on forever. And it just means a lot that veterans aren't being forgotten. And there's people out here that want to honor them and want to remember them every day and not just on holidays.
Sharp says seeing so many volunteers, young and old, come out to help is a reminder that his message of honoring veterans every day is still resonating with people. And as he continues to coordinate flag and flower events across the country, he says his goal is simple: make sure every veteran is remembered. Take a look at this video from out in Chico, northern Chico today. You can see high wispy clouds overhead.
Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon is tracking the conditions for us.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful conditions. Weather, temperatures above average, lots of sun, winds on the light side. Couldn't start the week off any better. Right now, currently, for the most part, mid to upper 60s in the valley. El Chirras has dropped down to 54. The same down in Quincy, Weaverville right now at 56 degrees, but nice, comfortable temperatures at this hour. Now, winds, remember how breezy we were a few days ago? Winds on the lighter side for now, but we are going to see these winds begin to elevate because we are looking at winter storm watches from 5,000 feet up. You can see 4 to 8 inches of snow, and they're up there near the passes about 7,000 feet. You could see maybe 1 to 2 feet of snow with some strong winds. And speaking of winds, we also have high wind watches, and those will be up there in Modoc and parts of Lake County. We can see some strong gusts as well. So storms headed our way. We're going to talk about those changes coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Howie. Well, California's first large-scale mass timber factory is coming to Redding. Factory and WRNS Studio will work with CAL FIRE and the U.S. Forest Service to source timber from local hazardous fuel reduction projects to create a new and abundant local supply chain for mass timber production. The 200,000 square foot factory in the works would create jobs with a focus on finding local talent. The project also includes educational partnerships with UC Berkeley and Cal Poly.
A new project in Oroville is tackling flooding and groundwater recharge. The Palermo Drainage Cleanup Pilot Project started today and targets nearly 2 miles of drainage ditches from Messina Avenue to Occidental Avenue. The Wyandotte Creek Groundwater Sustainability Agency says it's crucial to clear these ditches before the wet season. The project aims to improve drainage, reduce flood risks, and boost groundwater recharge. Work will be completed in phases, starting with areas near culverts and expanding as permits and as funding as permitted. Now, impacted landowners have been notified. 3 local World War II veterans received special recognition for their service this weekend.
As Action News Now reporter Jerry O'Lennon shows us, it's thanks to one man's mission to make sure their sacrifices and others like them are never forgotten.
On Saturday night, former U.S. Marine Gilberg was one of 3 local World War II veterans recognized for their service at the Cottonwood American Legion. Also honored Ben Meeks, who served in the Army, and Frank Hugel, a Navy Seabee.
Veterans Last Patrol is a veteran support group. Their primary mission is helping veterans in hospice.
But Barney Diamos, whose own father fought in World War II, has taken that mission further, focusing on honoring the greatest generation while there's still time.
I mean, they participated in defending the world and our freedom from 2 of the most evil empires in history.
Many of these men never received their service medals, something Diamos is working to change.
I'm telling you, they're the most humble guys, and they don't really boast about it. But as I see them getting up there in age, yeah, it means a lot to them.
He's now looking for other World War II veterans like Lloyd Horn, who recently took a dream flight in a World War II plane. Another humble hero Diamos hopes to honor.
I want them to be remembered for what they did.
Ensuring that a generation defined by sacrifice is never forgotten. In Cottonwood, Jerry O'Lennon, Action News Now.
The nonprofit is Veterans Last Patrol, and if you know of a World War II veteran who's still with us and might appreciate this type of support and recognition, contact them by going to our website and finding this story.
The North Valley Community Foundation has awarded 13 more grants to organizations to help replenish food pantries in Butte, Glen, Tehama, Colusa, and Plumas counties. Grants range from $800 to $1,500 and benefit groups like the Machukta Indian Tribe and Boys and Girls Clubs. Donations and applications for future grants are open. You can find the news link at actionnewsnow.com to learn more. This week on Straight from the Source, we hear from local volunteer Shelley Rogers about wildlife encounters, declawing cats, and the high cost of vet care.
Plus, fall is in session, but leaves can cause big problems. We show you how some cities are working to help.